Alright guys, Estwing, another Estwing. This I'm doing it for a buddy. I'm going to restore it back to original state. I'm going to paint it the original gray. He said it's 51 years old. By the looks of it, ain't been used a whole lot. It's kind of been abused. Looks like it had a rope or something tied around it at one time. It's got a wrap there. It's got, I don't know if that's pitting or pound. Somebody, I don't know what they did with it. Anyways, I'm gonna polish this part, and then I gotta fix the teeth, the claws. They're boogered up pretty good. They're missing some chips out of it. I don't know what they did with it, but anyways, just make it look good. The handle, man, I don't know what's on the handle. Might as well clean the handle real quick. I want to see what's under it. The handle's got a, I don't know, this lanolin in this hand cleaner should soften this up a little bit. It's got, I don't know, it's got a weird feel to it. Maybe it's been sit in the sun, maybe that's what it is. Oh yeah, you can see the dirt coming off. I don't know if you can see the dirt, but there is dirt in there. Get a wire brush. Always like these Estwings. Have a cool blue handle. I always thought that was pretty cool when I was a kid. When I was younger, I always wanted one, couldn't afford one. Now I see them all over the place now. People don't take care of them and they kind of chunk them around. Take one. Seems like everywhere I go anymore, used to not find them for sale, but now, yeah, there's a lot of them out there now. Yeah, there's something on here. It's like maybe black paint. Yeah, this must have sat out in the sun. Yeah, I think that's what it was. They left it sitting outside, I bet you. Yep. There's something on there. Well, lanolin made that rubber a little softer. I'm gonna try just a little bit of dab of carburetor cleaner. I want to see what this stuff, this silver paint. I don't know if that's silver paint or what that is, but yeah, it's taking some of the blue off. But I want to get that dark. I don't know what that dark stuff is. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's got, this thing's been abused pretty good on the handle. It's got ridge lines like this. Then it looked like it may have had a rope around here. It looks like rope burns. Oh well. I'm gonna clean it some more with some lanolin hand cleaner, and I think the next thing I'll do is I'll just take it over on the wire wheel and give it a good thorough wire wheeling. Alright, let's go to the wire wheel. Alright, let's turn the monster on. Now I know why this all hangs on the handle. If you look real close, it's pitted really bad. I mean, that is getting all over. Somebody painted either to slow the rust down or hide it. Look at that. Yeah, so somebody really didn't use the hammer much. They just didn't take good care of it. Anyways, there's no way to get all this off. It's too deep. There's craters in there, literally craters. So I'm probably gonna take a flat wheel to it and just clean this up a little bit. Just get good for paint. Yeah, this I'll polish. And this part I'll polish myself. Paint it. Paint the original gray. And was it gray hammer at one time? I mean, it'll still be a good usable hammer. 22 ounce frame hammer, good hammer. I just all the fittings. That's what the paint was on there for. I thought it was original paint, but that's wrong. Well, let's get the flat disc out. Wait till the equipment shuts down. Now I know why the silver paint's on the handle. If you look real close, it's pitted really bad. I mean, that is pitting all over. Somebody painted either to slow the rust down or to hide it. Look at that. Yeah, so somebody really didn't use that hammer much. They just didn't take good care of it. Anyways, there's no way to get all this off. It's too deep. There's some craters in there, literally craters. So I'm probably going to take a flap wheel to it and just kind of clean this up a little bit and just get it good for paint. Yeah, this I'll polish, and this part I'll polish. The rest of it I'll paint it. Paint it the original gray. Man, was a great hammer at one time. I mean, it'll still be a good usable hammer. 22-ounce framing hammer. It's a good hammer. I don't know, the pitting's that's what the paint was on there for. I thought it was the original paint, but I was wrong. Let's get the flap disc out. Let's see. Man, the pitting's bad. Keep saying I'm not going to do things for people. I think this is the last time I'm doing this for somebody. I really don't know what he's expecting. And cleaning off that paint, finding all this pitting under there. I'm just going to work on the waffling a little bit. that looks pretty good. And for those of you who don't like the way I'm using my file, look up Fireball tool. He does a video on dragging a file back and forth, and he debunks a lot of myths about filing. So before you say anything, look that up, because I was taught to drag a file back and forth. Someone out there saying, oh, it dulls it, it dulls it, it dulls it. Yeah, right. My tools, my rules. All right. Actually, feels good. I don't know how deep. Here, I really shouldn't use this one. I used to use this one quite a bit framing, so yeah, I need to cut mine. Oh well. I got another 22 ounce around here somewhere, but that's good. That feels nice and sharp. You can feel it. I think that looks pretty good. I can't tell on the viewfinder. I hope you guys like it. I think it's going to work good. Now I got to work on polishing this part. I may have to use that belt sander on that. Man. All right, let's work on the belt sander next. I've got a jar of water, wet towel, just kind of keep the heat down on the, because I think I'm not going to be able to control the heat on this very well. I think. We'll find out in a second. Get started with this here. Turn on the monster. it for 9 guitars. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, I still need to take more off. Probably change belt. There's a whole belt on there. That's pretty good. Anyways, I'm calling it night. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back tomorrow with this. That's it for the night. I'm getting tired. It didn't turn out too bad. I mean, still need to take more off. Probably need to change the belt. It's an old belt that's on there. It's still got some pretty good life to it. Anyways, I'm gonna call it a night. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back tomorrow with this. Just a little experiment. I want to see how much this belt sander compared to that of the belt on that 1x30 will take off. Oh, I need to plug it in. Anyways, just got home. Work's been long. Let's see what we can get out of this. I haven't used this in a while. I can remember how to turn it on. No, just old bearings. I said, carry it for a second. Sorry, for some reason I don't like the way there. That might be a little better. I don't like the way it sits. See the temperature of this. 81, does it show on camera? 82? Yeah, this keeps a lot cooler than that. I don't know why. Okay. I don't know. There's some deep pitting here. It's pitting here. Man, I don't take all that off. I'm going to go ahead and take some more off the face of it. I just want to see how hot this would get to the other one. Looks a lot better. Man, I don't know if I can get all that. There's so much getting in this thing. I'm afraid to do too much. Take a lot of metal off on this. Anyways, I'll show that, and just want to show that a little bit. I'll put that in the video. Damn. And the teeth. I don't know if you guys can see the claw. I'm going to put it up on this one. Somebody did some nasty work to this. I'm not sure I can clean that up. Oh well. I'll show that on the next part. Yeah, it might be losing parts. Now, just the old bearings I had set. Phew, scared me there for a second. sorry. For some reason, I don't like the way there. That might be a little better. Don't like the way it's sitting. Let's see the temperature of this. 81. Does it show it on camera? 82. Yeah, this keeps a lot cooler than that other belt. I don't know why. And look at the pitting. I don't know if there's some deep pitting here. Some pitting there. Man, I don't want to take all that off. I'm going to go ahead and take some more off the face of it. I just wanted to see how hot this would get to the other one. Looks a lot better. Man, I don't know if I can get all that. There's so much pitting in this thing, I'm afraid to do too much. Take a lot of metal off on this. Anyways, I'll show that, and just want to show that a little bit. I'll put that in the video. Yeah. And the teeth are, I don't know if you guys can see, but the claw really boogered up on this one. Somebody did some nasty work to this. I'm not sure I can clean that up. Oh well. I'll show that on the next part. Alright guys, I made the video. I closed up the video a little bit. I'm not sure. Man, I don't know what to do here. Just clean the face of it up a little bit with the front. I don't know. They're boogered up pretty good. I don't want to put this on the belt sander or anything like that. I don't want to take too much off, or a grinder. Use a file and just kind of clean it up a little bit. That's actually working pretty good on this one. Whoa! Let's see if I can tighten this a little bit. How? I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm paying more attention to what I'm doing than the camera, so sorry. This hammer belongs to somebody else. It was his dad's, he said. Had it for like 51 years, and I don't want to screw it up. Not that it's already screwed up a little bit as it is. Let's try a different file now. Something a little. There we go. Actually working pretty good right there. Man, it's nice to have good, clean, sharp files. I don't know how much. Let's see if I can do it this way. boogered up a little bit on this side. It's almost like the casting's a little different on this. Shoot, how do I get that? It is definitely different. It's boogered up pretty good. Try to clean it up, make them even. I guess I could put a mic on it and just see. That is getting close right there. I'm just using the edge of the file just to lightly touch that. That's actually, you know, I thought that might be damage, but that's casting. It's molten metal right there, unless of course they got it in a, you know, could have. I've done that before on deconstructing something, a building. I ripped into a wall and didn't realize I grabbed 2 wires and electrocuted myself. Just let you know that happens. So, and that's what it looks like. It looks like that right there. Let's see if I can enhance it a little bit. Whoops. Let me back the camera out, sorry. That right there looks like it's either casted or melted right there. Like I said, I've done that before. I've used my 28-ounce hammer, and I was ripping out some sheetrock in the building I work at, and there was 2 neutral line wire just hanging there, bare copper wires. When I reached through and hit the wall through the sheetrock, I pulled back and grounded myself to those wires. So I mean, this looks like it's melted right there. Sure does. I think I'm going to leave that alone. Let's see what it looks like on the other side. I'm going to back this out. See what that looks like. Okay, the tops look really good there. Oh yeah, you got pretty even. Yeah, I got it pretty even. I think that's pretty good right there. I'm gonna call that. I mean, I don't make tools works art. Tools are supposed to be functional and used. He just wanted a good usable. He wanted it cleaned up. He wanted it to look nice. But I bet he didn't realize there was this much pitting underneath it. And to take all these pitting out, I would have to thin this out so much it wouldn't be a good usable hammer. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to polish this now, polish this, and then give this a good coat of hammer gray. I think it'll turn out pretty nice though. Definitely the claws are in a lot better shape. Hope you guys think so. I do. Anyways, put the files back. All right, let's turn on the monster vacuum. painted the handle, and you can see the pitting still in it pretty bad, but there's no way to sand all that off without losing a lot of weight of the hammer. Let's see how the polish turned out. Oh yeah, looks good. Give it a little cleaner wax on it and call it done. You should be happy with this. Like I said, he said it was 51 years old. It was his dad's. And he wanted it cleaned up. Ah, stupid tapes all everywhere. Looks like this thing may have been wrapped on a rope or something at one time, because there's some like burn or rub marks on it. This hammer was definitely, it was used, but I don't think it was used in the right way, because the waffle face wasn't that beat up. I think the bluing turned out pretty good. Still got a little black in there, but sometimes you just can't get it all out. And this wasn't supposed to be a trophy piece. This is supposed to be a functioning hammer. He just wanted it, you know, cleaned up. And I left the pitting there. That pitting was really deep. There's a little pits there. That was really deep. Let me clean the tape off of there. Let me do that real quick. It's, I like that Estwing hammers, always have. I always thought they were pretty good hammers. I'm not going to paint, or I'm not going to wax the paint. It's still new. It's a hammer gray. I don't remember what, I think it's Rust-Oleum. Yeah, Rust-Oleum hammered gray. It seems to hold up pretty good and looks good. Oh yeah. Sharp. Now if it comes up, but there is some pitting in the just the top of the claw on both feet. It looks better than what it did, that's for sure. Oh yeah, I like a good hammer. 22 ounce Estwing. I hope it shows up good, but it's got a pretty good shine to it. I left some of the milling. It just gives character. I over polished this side. I got kind of carried away and I got really shiny. And then of course the waffling turned out really good. I think the file did a good job on that. Cleaned that up real good. It's a good hammer, guys. I hope you guys like the hammer. I do. I have fun anyways. It's not mine, like I said. It's someone I know wanted it. It was their dad's. They said they wanted it cleaned up, but you see the damage. Looks like it had a rope burn or something across there. It looks like they dangled it off a rope. And that could be maybe a tool belt. I don't think so though, because most of the tool belts hammers hook up here. I've seen some of the old timers would swing a hammer off a piece of leather off their tool belt. Those old guys used to do that. all the guys I worked with, they always put them on the tool belt. But I think that hammer turned out pretty good. See if I really can't get a better picture of it. Turned out really good. Now I've showed this before, the difference between 28, 22. You can see the head. See, that's my 28 right here, and the 22. There is a pretty good little difference. And like I said, this one I made a handle for after it melted the plastic, the fire. But this is a heavy hammer to be hauling all the time. If you're starting out working, a 22-ounce hammer is a good hammer to start with. It's just a good all-purpose hammer. They're not that expensive. I think these start around $40, $42, something like that. A good 22-ounce framing hammer is just a good all-purpose hammer. I like the claws on these. I don't like the curved claws. I don't think, I may have a curved claw around here somewhere, but I don't think I've used one in decades. Like I said, this is my go-to hammer. If I'm going to drive a nail, I'm doing it with this 28-ounce hammer. It's a powerful hammer. If you have shoulder issues, or if you have problems with your arm, it's not a good hammer to deal with because it's heavy. Swinging it though, it's a good hammer to swing. Starting out though, 22-ounce. You know, once you build strength in your arm, you get used to swinging a hammer. This 22-ounce is a good Estwing, good hammer. If you find one of these somewhere, I saw them at the flea market a couple months ago. They were $8. I saw one for $8, and it wasn't in bad shape. It was actually pretty nice for $8. Usually you'll find them between 10 and 15. They're just a good hammer. If you run across one, get it, you'll like it. I do like the old leather Estwings. Most people have those, don't give them up, or if they do, they're falling apart and the leather's gone. I've done a video on one of them, or Hatchet too, I think. Anyways, but the feel of this is pretty good. It's a good hammer. It's a little heavy on the top end, but when you go to drive a nail, you'll like it. That's one of the reasons I like these. They've got a good feel to them. Well, that's enough talk about hammers. Hope you guys like it. Hope you enjoy it. That's my take on restoring a hammer. I don't restore my stuff to art condition, wall hangers. These are made to be used. You know, that's what the hammer's for. Use it. Yeah, every once in a while you got to clean it up, fix a little bit of it. Some guys never fix their waffling, but I try to work on mine if I can. Okay, that's enough babbling. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good evening. Hope you enjoy.